We got more clips from OTAs, and we're going to take a look at the Tennessee Titans and get a good look at Will Levis. I got a lot of clips from yesterday's practice. We're going to go over those, but before we do, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going over your favorite players from training camp, mini camp, OTAs, from these practices, behind the scenes, seeing what they're doing. Your favorite rookies, your favorite vets, guys from your favorite team. Right here, click that button. Stop missing out. But we're going over Will Levis, 2 minutes of clips. I think every throw, too. So let's take a look. I snagged these off Twitter from multiple different accounts. Let's take a look what he's up to. Here we go. We're doing some drills. Tossing it up the Ridley. Pitch and catch. Should look like pitch and catch. That is one of my phrases there. Getting it out. Release looking good. Looking confident. Steps back. Out to Ridley again. Looking smooth. I feel like he's got some command back there. This could be your dude. This could be your guy for the long term. They're building around him. Very fluid. He's got a strong arm on him. He's got a strong arm on here, and he loves to push it downfield. He's aggressive. He's aggressive. And that aggressiveness could allow him to ascend quicker than normal. Like if things start firing and it all of a sudden clicks. And that might click quicker because he's being so aggressive. It might click quicker because he's being so aggressive. He's pushing it downfield. And he might figure it out quicker because he's pushing those barriers. Think about it in that standpoint. Think about him last year. He's pushing it downfield a lot. Will Levis has that upside in his game. He sure does. Is he perfect? No. Shouldn't expect him to be Peyton Manning or anything. Give him some time, give him some grace, give him some patience. But there are some things in his game where you can be excited about. And then building around him, getting those veteran wide receivers. You have 3 of them now who are good at creating separation. You got Tyler Boyd, you got Ridley, you got DeAndre Hopkins. Imagine if we said that like 5 years ago, how excited you'd be with those wide receivers. Now that you got them as older vets, people are kind of quiet about them, but they still create separation. They're still very dependable. And veteran wide receivers with a young quarterback is just going to elevate him. Make him feel a lot safer in the pocket. Make him feel like he can rely on his targets a lot better. Make him feel good to sling the ball around. And he's going to be aggressive. So if he's going to be aggressive taking those shots, he better be in a position where he feels good with his receivers while they're creating separation and they can bring in those balls. So he's in a good spot right now. He could ascend this year. He definitely could. If we're talking fantasy football, he's a cheap get no matter where you're looking at. A little bit cheaper in Dynasty, a little bit cheaper in Redraft. Redraft is free. You may not be drafting him, though, really depending on your format. If it's a 12-team or deeper, maybe as a backup. I don't do backups. I don't do backup quarterbacks. I just consider what's on the waiver wire my backup. So you may not be drafting him, but you may be picking him up if you're streaming. If you're in 2QB, you're definitely drafting him. He pushes it downfield. You're definitely getting him. And in Dynasty, you're definitely taking a look here. A young quarterback with a lot of upside. The upside comes with his ability to push the ball downfield with the air yards. Because a couple of those splash throws, those deep balls, if they connect, you're getting a lot of yards. You're getting a lot of fantasy production. And that could happen on any game. If he just connects on a few of those, all it takes is like 2 or 3. Big money, fantasy performance. And that's what Titan fans are looking at here. And the fact that they got him another wide receiver. They got him 2 more wide receivers. 2 more vets that you can rely on heavily. That's only going to bring up his game. If he does not hit, and I'm looking for him to do something this year, and if it doesn't happen, it ain't happening. If he doesn't do it now, if he doesn't do it soon, if he doesn't ramp it up now, it ain't happening. Because how can you not let it happen with Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd, DeAndre Hopkins? I mean, you can get better than that. I mean, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, if you really want to stretch things out, if you really want to stretch out reality. But with how the game's played, with how salary cap is and everything else, and good young wide receivers, sometimes they're not as dependable as what you think. And it's just getting these quality vets who are dependable, where dropping back there, he knows where they're going to be. He knows that they're going to bring in the ball. He knows they're creating separation. You get up there pre-snap. You figure out that it's going to be Tampa 2 or whatever, and you can know your concepts. Maybe they're mirror on both sides, and you're watching this safety here, and you know that once that outside wide receiver makes his break, you're gonna heave it because you know he's got that leverage, and you know you can trust it because you got Ridley out there. Ridley's going to make that sell, make that break. That's why these veterans are a big deal, because you can trust your pre-snap a little bit more. Your pre-snap is going to be trusted more than when you take your 3, 4, 7-step drop, whatever it is for that play. You can rely on that wide receiver to really make that play instead of having to look off really fast, hold it for too long or whatever. You know it's going to get done, and that's going to allow him to take a step forward. That's why we are excited about these wide receivers pairing with this upside developmental quarterback in Will Levis, who can spray the ball all over the yard. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.